What is up, YouTube? Steven here. I'm going to be bringing you another OU replay. This game was against RS Cocaine, who is a very good OU player. He's generally in like the top 10 to 20 of OU. Really good player. And basically he made the unfortunate mistake of messing with Gudra. So basically, we made this team last night. Fingers crossed and I made this team around Gudra, and at the beginning of the battle, Fingers said to Cocaine, who apparently he knew, that we had just made the team. And this is what Cocaine says back. Looks awful, lol. Alright, you already know that I'm not gonna lose this battle. I cannot lose this battle. Alright, so looking at team preview, he has basically standard sand offense, which Breloom kind of destroys all on its own. And also what's nice about it is basically Mega Blastoise hits every member of his team hard, and the only ones that it can't hit hard are Keldeo, which really can't touch it in return. And as you can see, I have a Kabutops, and that Deoxys speed carries Rain Dance. So if I can get rid of the Excadrill or the Tyranitar, then I can pretty much sweep late game with Kabutops with the Rain. So as I said, Blastoise hits the majority of his team, so I'm going to lead with that as he leads with Talonflame. And I'm not going to make any big predictions on the first turn as he just U-turns out. And I just Water Pulse as this Bisharp comes in, and it gets confused. Justice for all the hate he was given Gudra, and Blastoise comes through with a crit Water Pulse just to rub it in. And he brings in Mawile, and it's actually really fast, and player ups me. And I Water Pulse again, and I get another confusion. Fortunately though, so he can't blame confusion, he breaks through. I go into Breloom and just get a free Spore. I mean, I'm faster, so I have no reason not to. And this turn, I just Rock Tomb. I have nothing better to do as he brings in Keldeo. And now this turn is kind of a tricky situation. In my opinion, my best way to win the game is with Kabutops, setting up the Rain, or setting up an SD and just Aqua Jetting everything. So I really wanted this Keldeo gone, but at the same time, the Talonflame switch-in is fairly obvious. So as you can see, I really wanted this Keldeo gone, so I make the obvious play and just go straight for the Bullet Seed as he brings in Talonflame. Talonflame is a big threat to this team, as it can basically do a ton of damage to everything on it. So Gudra comes in and plays a valuable role as death fodder right now, and since it has a massive amount of HP, it takes a lot of recoil. And at this point, like I said, I want to set up the Rain Sweep, so I just go into Landers just to sack it as he gets a crit, which did matter, by the way. So on the double down, as you can see, he sent an Excadrill. It was a double down. I pretty much knew he was going to send an Excadrill. The sand is up, and to counter that, I sent in my Breloom, which in my opinion pretty much won me the game. Since I'm Life Orb, I can actually OHKO any variant of Excadrill with Mach Punch. So now his best chance is to go into Keldeo, as I just Mach Punch that to get off some chip damage. And he kills me with Hydro Pump. And looking at the remaining members of his team, Deoxys Speed can come in and set up the Rain, and from there it's basically GG. Kabutops outspeeds everything, and I can Aqua Jet the Mawile to, since I'm faster, I can bypass its Sucker Punch. So yeah, it's a late game, Aqua Jet, Kabutops, powerful sweep, and basically what we learned here today is you don't mess with Gudra because it's a threat.